amount of damage on them. Kizo won a battle. Okay. Producing those eagle riders. And we have a friend. So incoming money and mana is fairly good. Rebirth. Resurgence. Well, that's not bad either, but we're getting to a lot of... The spells are taking longer to develop than actually improving our casting capability. That's no good. I'm mainly collecting these buffs, so because there's no telling at what point we're going to be forced into a fight. So might as well be very well prepared. We can at least get another 6-man stack of usable units at this moment. Half of our guys die. I don't see how that's possible, but whatever. I wasn't too attached to these. There are a couple of sites here we can still go after. Not sure why I particularly want to go after them. We have... about 3 solid units we can now use. You can add the spider to this stack. You can add additional flyers as they become available. I don't particularly want to develop these defensively, but these type of groups we need to be able to take down. More or less, I would consider those scouting groups instead of proper assault units. But they're flying, they can appear at any moment, so... This has resurgence. I see tier 2s, 5 tier 2s, like, not much of a fight. If we can kill 2 guys in a turn, we'll be fine. Wait. Oh. I thought I was looking at the enemy group, right? Because they have the flying units too. They have a lot of mobility. I don't think they're particularly good though. We'll put Camille up front, buff her a little bit, I suppose. And see what happens. Let's see how we could be in any serious threat against these guys. We have a fairly good stack of troops. They're starting to be somewhat experienced too. Cold lightning, holy shit, you get cold lightning. Minor bard skills too. This is an amazingly good support unit to have. It has a lot of support capabilities. It gains moral bonuses. It gains ability to call lightning, which is the long-range lightning blast that can stun. It regenerates. It's immune to mind control. It can heal itself and teleport away, heal others, throw curses, and it can do capable melee on top of all that. I don't think they'll attack, like they don't have a reason to. We're in a too good of a position here. I think I'm going to have to invite them to us. As long as we do damage, the fight will not end. We can't keep healing, right? But he knows that that's a losing bet trying to just stand there. Okay, the point is to try to kill more than one guy every turn. If we can do that, we'll be fine. Heroes are not close to leveling up. So it's basically a free for all who gets the kills. Right. We can do some wing beats on the flyers, maybe kill one of them. Doesn't critically matter, we can do so much damage that the single guy resurrecting is not gonna be a matter of importance to us. I'd really like the matriarch get a level up. She has the best abilities she can get through leveling up. Insulated boots, shock protection. They're not gonna use shock damage too much. The sorcerer would have, but he's basically gonna be out of fight after this turn. At the same time, do I need the gold? Don't think so. Take the boots. I think we have shitty boots. +1 and mariner, so at least this is better. Okay, don't want to go up there. I need to intercept these. So, we're not basically aiming to control the seals, we're basically aiming to play the competition out. And I think there's one mission after this, there has to be, otherwise... I mean, we started this mission with level 6 heroes at some point. So we'll probably end up at level 18 at maximum, which is enough. Point being, it would be worthwhile to explore the mythical sides here. I'd like to have the time to do it. And once the opposition is gone, the exploration and turns go quite rapidly, so it won't take hours and hours and hours to go through that. This is the only thing that takes time. So if we win this fight, it's game over for Mr. White. We don't have to fight all of them. I think I don't want to fight this group. Right. Oh no, this is much worse. Right, I can exclude one group. I will have to fight them again in the next part, though. I'll still do it this way. It's pretty tall order to fight against all of them at the same time. It is not a minor thing. And against a couple of defensive units, even if we can't maybe fight against them immediately on this turn, we can just wait until the next one and easily take them out. Right. We are not gonna go through there, there's way too much attack power there. We're gonna try to flank them. If we lose all the infantry, doesn't matter at all. The heroes are the only things that matter at this point. And the healer. Can't lose that. I mean, he can heal multiple times during a fight too, so his priority needs to be to keep his own ass out of trouble. He can heal through the constant effect that this place has. They're gonna charge the guys inside the city. That's what their AI will tell them, the melee guys. The ranged guy will stay at the wall. Which leaves basically one shaman or a priest and 2 more trebuchets. Okay, they're moving into the center too. I'm leaving all of the tier 1 units outside, so the damage constantly being caused here will spread about a little bit. So the same guy can be overwhelmed by it. Crap. I think I'll just go into guard mode. The defensive bonuses from that are more useful than the couple of points of worthless damage I can inflict on the priest. We don't need to do this, but I think it's a good way to guarantee that the priest can really do shit to us. He's dead. Yeah, he's doing minimum damage or missing entirely. Probably dead after the next turn. Ah, forgot to move those. Doesn't matter, they're supposed to be a distraction anyway, so the army gets pulled apart. Right. Oh. Lightning bolts. I like this small lighting situation better anyway. Good reason to cast that thing. Another good reason to take it, that when you have the Chaos Rip. Okay, he has 6 points of life. I probably could kill him with a range attack. Actually no, I would have to go there and just kick his ass. I don't really know if I can do that either. Yeah, but we have to go to the wall at the very least. A bit dangerous of a situation. double damage. Yep. And it's pretty much over for them. Hopefully they'll kill the summoning creature rather than the hero. And the settler is trying to escape. My experience doesn't really matter to us here. Just beat the shit out of each other. Hopefully they'll kill us, actually. That's better. You. Take out the war machine if you can. Guess you guys can go hunt down the settler if you can. Although I'm sending the flying hero after him too. The longer he can delay the end of this, the more we have to deal with a lot of these shit abilities constantly raining down upon us. Okay, we can end this on this turn. Sure, if we want to. As long as one of the heroes gets the experience, I suppose it's okay. This would be 2 apprentices. Do you have the stunning attack? Not yet, so they're not that dangerous. A single node serpent is somewhat dangerous, but I wouldn't say too dangerous. So, yep. 1 enemy down. Probable victory. He doesn't have casting capabilities, so why is it probable? We shouldn't try to force our way through the center. We can use the other casters to provide the necessary defenses we need to survive here. We're gonna get 2 to 6 extra lightning bolts blasted on them. Might be able to provide a little extra firepower, but not much. But a little extra might be all the difference that we need. He's gonna attack my ass the moment I go here. So should I stay outside and fling poop at them, or should I try to go fight it out? I think we need to do the fighting out thing. Idiot healed him. Golden opportunity to do a massive amount of damage to me in a vulnerable position. Will lock me in there with the Node Serpent. Right. I just don't get why he did this. I'm pretty much dead. I didn't realize I would be taking this much damage. I need to play at least one of them out of the 5, preferably both. Basically, they can just move away and ignore me. I don't think I can guarantee survival no matter what I do. Walker got me good. Real good. My defenses are... well, I can prevent... He might shoot me 3 times, but it's gonna be hard place for him to do enough damage because he's so far away. I have decent resistances. So I might still survive this. Also, he's gonna eat Thunderstorm. Oh fuck, critical hits. Well, thank god he killed something worthless. That was close. A bit too close for comfort. One down. Groshnak the sharp-edged has lost. In turn 26, you captured the throne city of Groshnak, who resided in the vault. So, is this a good city? Not really. It's not a terrible city either, though. Unlocks production of items not buildable in campaigns. Good thing that they're warning me about that. They're probably not too happy with me because I've done the Chaos Rift and there's inside revolt on this city. Yeah, I think I'll just keep this up as a vassal because I have no way to counter the inside revolt except just building a huge amount of morale, improving buildings, which is a waste of my time and I don't want to do it. Okay, looks interesting. What are those? Dress of the Cunning Night Stalker, Unholy Champion, Wetland Concealment, 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 Concealment. It's no good for us. No good. Spirit weakness +2 defense. I like my range damage, thank you. I'm looking a lot of okayish things. Ooh, we have range capabilities for the other hero who's been suffering. So we have lightning bolts and the chicken. This shield is better. +2 defense, vulnerability to... Holy, but it's +2 defense even when you have... Yeah, +2 defense against non-flanking attacks, but I'd like the +2 with against flanking attacks too. Right. Looking good. We need to play this city out of the situation too. Then proceed against the orange immediately. Might be worthwhile to push forward here. Taking these guys down is not going to be a simple matter if I don't use this hero stack though. It's also a fairly good place to just get to the center. I think we want to take another look at that place at this moment. I have no idea if I'm gonna get notifications when the enemy is starting to get the energy up. I might not get notifications only until they reach certain thresholds, and I don't think I want to get to that point. Tribute. I'll take money. My mana is full. I need more capacity building before I can take advantage of that. Right, and the orange has decent army stacks moving around here too. Where are we going? Meet with the spider bro, right. Quite sure what to do with this guy. He might be a defensive force. That doesn't mean I'm just gonna sit around doing nothing with him. A little bit of extra experience goes a long way, even in defensive forces. Right, there's a huge amount of neutrals now all over the place. I want to waste my time fighting them. Suppose I'm not really wasting any. The support units are so much slower that I have the extra mobility to pick these fights. And gives me an additional situation where I can heal my guys, I suppose. I want this hero to get the kill experience. He's so much behind the other one. He's dead if he moves. Dazzled, so he couldn't retaliate. And all important level up. He doesn't really require anything. I think I improved her survivability the last time. I could take another spell, maybe. Maybe health, range damage, defense, resistance, army bonuses. Right, that's probably not a bad idea. Spirit breaking, that's a powerful debuff. I think I'll take magic affinity. It'll make everyone a little bit more resistant. Unless there's something overwhelmingly better. Cold protection on the team would not be a bad thing, but nah, I'm not seeing anything. Magic Affinity. All units in the hero's army gain +1 resistance. And personal resistances as possible. Frost protection is good, spirit protection, blight protection. I suppose we could take something. I'm not sure if it's going to be any real use. Might be better to save the extra point. I mean, I could get Dispel Magic and maybe some kind of a group ability. Extra mana capacity. We have Theocrat's Enclave. Evangelist would be a healing unit with us. Every army needs a healing unit. Want to see if there's any developments here. We can certainly take the Lost City now. You don't quite have the mobility needed to take the haste berries, and I don't want to split this stack apart. They have this amount of range combat, pretty much everyone, but they're all sort of shitty units, and it doesn't look like the city has any defensive enchantments. So we can take our time. I'm definitely not casting anything big against them. How protected are you from ranged attacks? Ah, not at all. Probably aren't going to be able to move all that much. No, the curse succeeded. If they fail, they drain your movement. In some ways, that's actually better for us. All important level ups. I'll wait until additional turn, then we'll go in there and reach some shit on them. Reach is 5, so it will definitely reach them. Dazzled, doesn't mean much. Okay, I think we can take out most of them next turn. Right. Lightning damage spread fairly evenly, which is good for us if we're gonna do the poison breath on them. Also the damage from the range units is concentrated, so we can heal it away mostly. Are they aware of the poison breath coming their way? I wouldn't be too surprised. I don't think I quite have the reach. Right, close but no scar. This could be tough for us. Didn't realize how weak this guy is. Yeah, we might die. I think, yeah, he's too far away. And part of his damage is holy, which we are immune to. So this is gonna be bad for you. Like, real bad. The debuffs alone will be catastrophic. Yeah, there are unhappy people there. Basically minus 1000 on morale suddenly. minus what? Minus 1300. Okay, that's gonna you're gonna feel that one. Problem being now though that they are actually quite dangerous, so we're in a bad situation. The chicken will ignore a lot of the environmental effects. Right, so we might be able to do a chicken flanking attack. It's fairly important because I might be able to kill that one with this priest, which would leave us her open to finishing this, or just flying away, whatever. It's not guaranteed, but we get 2 strikes, so it sort of is. Still way too damaging to us than it should have been. We could get the mobility to attack them. Problem. Ooh, fuck. Izzo the rat. You son of a bitch. Invisible for other players to the invisibility. We have something that spots invisible units. That's a tasty opportunity though. It'll make fights against his stacks all the easier for the Episcopal Church, so we might be able to start pushing toward his homelands. He'll also spawn where the capital city is, or throne room, so he'll be close by there. So if we either find the throne city or him again, we know basically that we can take the other out at the same time. Ernest, you're supposed to be a fighter. What fightery things you can do? Toughness. All units. I don't need all unit buffs, I need something that buffs you. I'm not seeing anything useful. I suppose I could go for taking spells on this one. That's not a terrible idea. There are some interesting things. Once per round, the friendly target unit's movement and action points are replenished upon killing an enemy unit. That sounds like a fairly good ability. So once you basically have a thing going, you can keep going and going. The thing is, I'm not sure how badly they're replenished. I mean, are you getting a single action point back, or are you getting fully replenished? Phoenix Warrior would allow us to die in a fight, that's a really big deal. But that's not usually much of a concern. I just don't see an interesting path to take. The spellcasting path seems the best one. We can choose one ability, and that's it. We can't even increase our spellcasting capacity. I'm thinking I'll do the killing spree. I want to at least take a look what it is. Then I'm sitting on the points. I could use extra spell. Well, actually, I don't know if I need to do that. I could take an extra point of resistance. Honestly, that's a pretty big problem we have currently. My melee damage isn't anything special either. Warcry could buff it for 3 until the end of turn. So basically, if you have a chance to attack, just cast that. You have a killing spree already going. It all works together. I'll save the 2 points, see if there's anything interesting popping up later. Or these other abilities and spells are more interesting than what I can take with 2 points. Release this vassal. I wouldn't want this city anyway. I can pay money for the important cities to join up our empire. We should have enough time to build defenses there. I suppose this would be my first choice. It's in a fairly secure place and we have a forest there that we can immediately transport here. My biggest problem is this side here, because it means every attacking force is gonna visit that place too. If we pay him 1,000 more or less, he'll join the empire. I'm not sure if he's worth it. She's so vulnerable, but she can die. If she dies, it's not a problem. All she has to do is cast her goddamn spell. You can cast your spell, right? Yes. And it's a fight outside the city, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think this could have an opportunity to let it pass. You can also heal a little bit by hitting some pumpkin patches. So it's actually not that bad. Closely matched my ass. The good thing about a rogue is the shadow creature and succubi they can start producing at some point. They are not in any way a match to a high level sorcerer. Not even close. I don't think I would even need to cast the Chaos Ring on this. At the same time, I don't know why I wouldn't. They have a good cavalry force. It's not gonna be easy to counter that. Static, yeah, fucking just do it. No reason to hold back. Withdraw and chicken them. Doesn't really matter what I attack, does it? Critical chicken attack. Should I go for the noxious breath or try to save my own ass? I think saving your own ass makes more sense in this situation. I also need to keep the priest alive. This improves system. Just to go into guard mode. It's a more safer option for you. We can't evade all the guys coming after us. But even in the worst case scenario, we're buying at least a little bit of time for the hero group. One, two, three, four, 5, 80% light protection, yeah. Pretty much perfect hits. And a distraction behind them. Failure disjunction. If he could have immediately disjunctioned that, that would have put us in a bad position. No doubt. I still think we would have been able to pull it off. But a second set of chaos lightning bolts is gonna do them in. You heal your own ass. I can't lose you. If I lose him, we're back to the situation where I can't really do shit. Constantly having to hold back because I can't heal in a timely manner. Not be affected. I would have to weaken them first. Minus 60% blight weakness. But so the blight elemental isn't totally useless against these, but they would have to work in groups. So just try to do something by time, I guess. Might get lucky with the movement. Yeah, by time. Got lucky. Critical success. I can't cast shit anymore. The critical success doesn't really matter because I spend all my casting points on that spell anyway. But it did its job. I'm under no threat anymore. At least Thistlewood is in terrible shape. What happened to you? Critical success on the disjunction, probably. This unit has been shocked by a critical success or failure of a disjunction attempt and cannot take any action, move, attack, or retaliate. Can't be removed with break control. Right, she got fucked over pretty thoroughly. That's nice. I didn't realize how bad it's gonna be. I'd like human priests to get level ups. The extra survivability is very valuable. I need to tie that one down, hopefully even kill it. I think I can do a flanking attack. What the fuck? Came to kill my archers? Why? My tier 1 archers. I have no idea why. He's dead. And we got a huge chunk of experience out of that. So he might actually be a good guy in a future fight. Light weakness on you. That cannot be resisted, it will affect him. Making him fairly vulnerable, I think, now to any kind of a physical combat he might want to try. Light protection 40%. And he's affected by poison and noxious vulnerability. And the reason he's doing fairly well is because he is gold rank. It's not gonna make that big of a difference though. Heal her ass a little bit. It's good for us. Gives us additional chances to heal Ali. You're still doing fairly well. And you get more experience thanks to this. Okay. Fairly good fight as far as I'm concerned. Close to a level up. Not even remotely close. And a couple of level ups. We got a Dispel Magic user. That's good. We don't have to take it to on the hero necessarily. If we want to push forward, golden opportunity, hopefully, possibly. We don't exactly have a great force, but Chaos Rift, they can't disjunction the Chaos Rift anymore, and we have basically, I'd say, around to turn 31 until they can get that ability back. We know exactly where we need to go. There's only one path that can take us there. And there seems to be the haste bushes seems to be regrowing just about the right time, so we might be able to reach some kind of valuable target. +1 resistance and evil slayer to units. For units dedicated to good, the resistance bonus is double. That's unit specific, not faction specific. So things like unicorns, golden dragons might get it. Units dedicated to evil don't benefit from the Festival of Light. Last 3 turns. What a good timing. Quest available. Where? No one's here. And they want me to kill a Dread Spider Baby, Human Warbreed, a Bone Dragon, and an Eldritch Horror. I'm honestly curious what they're offering in exchange. Obsidian Wyvern Egg. That's not bad, but no, I'm not really interested. There's no need to say no right now. It would basically allow us to get a flying mount. A flying mount for Ernest would be great. He's not good in a lot of situations because of that. We might do a switch around. Although flying mount an alley is incredibly useful too. And it's a golden opportunity to get that. Also a golden opportunity to make some progress. Basically play both of the opposing factions out of the fight entirely. Rebirth. If things get serious, I can cast Rebirth on the other hero in the attacking group. Forward Scout. I don't think anything special is happening here. I might be able to locate the capital city they have. I mean, I think they're like within 5 turns distance, and we could get it. I might send the other group here too, because there might be secondary targets for us to take, or maybe we need extra help. Yeah, I think it makes more sense to push on the offensive. We can always try to get the extra. Because Sorcerer gets the egg through spells. We could also, I suppose, wait a few turns to see what we do with the quest. We could say yes, it gives us 10 turns time to do it. Probably should rebuild this city. Seems like it's the key to actually trying to maintain control over this place. Anything else? Ooh, hello my friend. And here they start coming, succubi. Well, we've been expecting this, so not a huge surprise there. We're going to have to keep the troops that we produce in this place now here. We'll have to send them north to cut off any other exploration forces they can send our way. I don't think this is a capital city. I seem to recall exploring it. Doesn't mean they couldn't have migrated into one. This doesn't look one either, so it would be somewhere here. So go north, head right. We also have our little scout, so we could potentially take a look. I'll finish this turn, leave things at that. I could head north with this one. It won't be able to contribute anything meaningful, but it allows the attacking army to basically ignore everything. Ooh, healers, some Nagas, and a Glutton. Okay, I like that. Glutton is the problem. No special effects going on, battlefield effects. They have regrowth. Do the feathered serpents have it? No, they just heal. Casting options. No good ones. Instant wrath might be decent. Could probably charm things too. Are you immune to mind control? Not in the slightest. They have fairly good resistance values though. You are immune to mind control. Tier 4s tend to be. What about you? No. So there are basically 5 units that are not immune to our mind control abilities, and I think we have 3 units with mind control abilities. There's some potential there. I think I'll switch sides a little bit and go to the left. We'll start debuffing them in preparation to basically being captured. First you are. I'd rather lose an Eagle Rider than the Hero or the Naga. Eagle Riders would be trivial to replace at this point. So basically Naga's leader is able to do any kind of defensive action against us. Everything else is gonna have to wait, and their healing powers are not gonna really help in this situation. The healing powers of the feathered serpents. Might be able to put an absorb pain ability on someone. Alternatively, Iron Heart. We have a group resurgence, so casualties don't matter as long as we win. As long as Hambinger survives, I think. So I'm not sure if I want to tie my life to other creatures, then I'll buff them though. Try to curse them as much as possible, lowers their resistance. Yeah, I don't see how we could possibly lose this as long as we throw everything but the cleric at them. Might not be easy, but potentially it's very easy. Depends on how things go. I don't want to try anything now that their guards are up. So how are we gonna do this? I think we should do it in a way where we basically withdraw a little bit but leave some units to be attacked. We need to get rid of their basically guard stance. As long as that's there, their attempt is 40% now. If it loses the guards, it's probably 50-60%. So yeah, I think we're going to shift a little bit, then start fighting on their turn. I'm hoping a little bit of damage might encourage them to use their abilities too. I'm leaving the flying units on the front line. Also hoping that they'll use their heals, at least on that one. Not all Eagle Riders have to stay there, but I think at least a couple will. I want to prevent the cleric from being threatened, really. Okay, something. Okay. So, key turn. What are you gonna do? You can't do anything yet. Good. As long as they lose their guards, we'll be fine. Heal, attack, do something, as long as you just don't sit there and guard. So there's a good chance we might be able to take 3 of their units. A little more realistic is 1 or 2. Conversion. 60, 50, 35, 45. Let's start with the... let's look at our differences. 50, 30. Conversion has the best chance. Start with that. Full conversion. Resist. Resist. I'm not gonna try on the same one. Resist. Right. More realistic. 0. When things go bad, they go really bad at the same time. I attack this without fucking myself over too badly. I think I need to give a free attack to someone. Again, we can't let our units be killed, so I'm fairly reckless with how I'm using them. Eagle Riders are totally sacrificable. Matriarch has leveled up. It's not gonna level up again. Probably should take an attack on the Glutton. We need to weaken his ass. He's not gonna regenerate really. So the damage should all stick. Same time, I don't want to have this hero be in the attack radius. He's the key to our success. Right. If we had any luck with the conversion attempt, this would not have gone to this. Even a single success would have been a drastic improvement. Sometimes the game just hates you. Even if I could have used those action points to just attacking, that would have been a drastic improvement over our current situation. I think he made a mistake. Not that it matters too much. Just whip the fucker. Get him out of the fight. You. We're just gonna do the old-fashioned normal beat 'em up, are we? I was hoping the curse would fail. I wanted to reduce his mobility so he won't be able to attack so many times. Luck to the rescue. What can we do? Not much. The matriarch is not gonna really benefit too much from even if he would get the kill. The who benefits most? Ham would benefit a single point. Actually, if you could do any kind of damage without killing him, that would be great. Why not just heal? That's good enough. No. Is this some kind of maximum level thing? Well, he can get more experience. I think I'll just take the kill. Everyone survived. They got armor piercing. They'll heal quickly enough. We have so much healing power here. Single point from a level up. Not sure why he couldn't get that. Maybe because he had already used a heal, so he couldn't get more experience from using the heal. Frost Wyvern egg. So, Feathered Serpent War Bonnet. Holy shit. Fire protection, blight protection, resistance, explosion, healing. This is basically, we can decide who's gonna be an extra cleric in the party. And we have a flying in it. Yes, we're gonna take the fucking reward. This headgear has to go to the other group. Wyvern probably for the other group too. They're on the fence front. Yes, Ali can take the headgear. You can take the mount. Right, this was the best thing ever. Massive improvement in what we can do, and basically fixes the one weakness our armies had at the moment. So yeah, going to the mythical side was definitely worth it. Yeah, but Yeah, you can say I should have gone here immediately and I would not have had so much problem with the other group, but how the fuck would you know beforehand? And there's a limit to how much you really want to do the kind of thing where you constantly load if things don't go perfectly in your way. I think we should take the quest. We can send this group to deal with it. It can handle it. It also is close enough to reach it. We have enough forces everywhere else to basically handle things. So yeah, it's a difficult quest, but Wyvern Egg, it would be a flying unit. It's not really necessary for us, not at all, because we got the one egg we really needed. If we get more, that's fine, but I don't care that much. Right, I still want to play him out. If he isn't gonna attack, that's fine, but I think he's just gonna take an undefended city there. Ah, no he's not, because he's gonna be released as vessel. I'll see what happens with the turn shift. I'll end it there. I'm a bit curious about the two stacks, enemy stacks that I can see. Also, they're attacking me. He can produce shadow stalkers. Not in significant amounts at the moment, so if we could end this fight quickly, that would be great. He's ended his turn already, so we decided to just wait and see what happens. I don't think they have enough forces here to threaten this city. I don't need to go here. I certainly don't want to fight these guys. I can ignore them, but I don't know if I have the luxury. They're more or less gonna be hitting where we are currently. Right, so more or less we are. Whether we're gonna have a fight is up to them. I'm hoping I can get the chirp through here and confirm that the city that we need to attack is here. But yeah, I'll leave things here. As far as I can tell, it's only turn 30, but most of the important events on this mission have already happened. In the next 5 to 6 turns, the orange is going to be played out of the fight too. After that, it's going to be us establishing a foothold here, sending probably hero groups to loot the sites I want to loot and other groups, while basically preparing to get a hold of these. And then it's just enter, and that'll be it. So maybe 2 sessions and we'll be done with this. Seems like most of the fighting is done already.